What's going on, guys? It's Gordon Sign here, coach of your Trenton Dragapults, bringing you the Week 9 recap. This week, I am only joined by Valor. Basically, we fell behind a couple weeks, and we're going to bang these next two recordings out back to back and get them done, and then you'll see Week 11 soon enough. So you'll probably see this go up one night, and then if you're paying attention to the channel or the Twitter, the next night you'll see the next one go up. Anyway, I'm explaining bullshit. Anyway, first battle.
Let me give an intro.
Oh,
because
so
I won't give one anyway.
Yes. Hi, Valor.
He knows I won't give one anyway.
Who do we start with? Was this battle
The answer
fun?
is yes.
Was this battle
Probably
fun
not.
or was it painful? It's a shock.
Probably
video.
not.
Let's get it out of the way first. To all our viewers who are about to click off right now because we're starting with a hash video, I apologize.
Skip ahead like 5-10 minutes. You'll be good.
Yeah. If you want to skip ahead. Maybe I should start doing that. Is doing timestamps of battles in the description. Next season, Gordon just had an idea for next season. Do timestamps, and I say this that we all know it ain't happening. Anyway, the battle. So we see the wrong Lapras here, which isn't a big issue except for the fact that Evan can't get up screens. So no clicking the ice move for Evan. And now we see the Snorlax Max, and Max Geyser is just doing big chunks, but Max Overgrowth is going to do a lot, and Lapras is going to be small now. So
usually the rule we have with this, if it does happen, is you just can't click the move that would be affected, because it could put up hail, which could be beneficial in some situations.
Right. Now there's certain moves where they don't benefit at all from it, and we don't care, and it's like it's not a big deal to us, but... Max Quake, big damage, and the Aegis Slash is dead. Now Snorlax is almost dead, so that's good.
It is fat, and it's on grassy terrain.
Now we see Girder come out. I guess and we see prediction with the Hatterene coming in, which is great by Evan. But
Hatterene doesn't.
This Mew.
It's not this Mew. It's every one of his Mews. This one is not special.
Wait, is it not special? I thought.
No. I mean, they all do the same thing.
I know. I'm joking. I was about to say I think it's stored power, which would be special. Anyway, oh wait, no. What? Maybe it was physical because Dragon Dance. I don't remember.
I can't remember. Oh yeah. So we have a rule that you can't pass speed. So clicking Dragon Dance means he cannot baton pass anymore, which we assumed which we thought was the set because that's standard.
But no, we just see Dragon Dance, and at this point, Evan's like, shit, I've lost. So we're just gonna click the hyper fast. Oh, here we go. Boop, boop,
yeah, no, this thing is just 4 moves.
And if for some, there it is, the Earthquake. Oh, it lived. Oh, not dead. Okay, it lit, nope, dead, not dead. Okay, Mew wins. So, if you were, for some reason, not watching and only listening on audio, basically, Mew set up to plus, what is that, 3 defenses?
Plus 4, you did 4 D-dances and 3 cosmic powers.
And then just swept with Earthquake. And Evan takes a 5-0 loss to Hash. Great.
I will admit that is different than...
Anyway, go ahead.
I will admit that was different than his normal thing, because normally Mew is a baton passer, not usually the step sweeper itself.
Right.
Which, I mean, I'm actually kind of glad it's doing this instead, because it's not Clefable. I mean, Clefable died early, but still.
Fair. At least it's cute to look at. Alright, that being said, we have Lexi here up against Primer. And this one was interesting going in. Basically, Lexi needs to win out for the rest of the season to have a shot at playoffs, I do believe. While Primer is just trying to stay ahead up in the top 3 here. And so early leads with the Rotom and the Gardevoir. That Moonblast damage is huge. I'm not exactly sure why I went for Moonblast turn 1, but then predicting the Quagsire, the Volt Switch, and whatnot was nice. Scalding as well, getting this Rotom chip down, but taking that Toxic on Quag isn't ideal, especially when there's a Milotic here. But that was a great read, toxicking the Milotic so it doesn't get its Flame Orb. So
also, doing so much damage to the Rotom is also super good because Corviknight
Don't
is
want to deal
just so
with it.
bulky. It doesn't die.
Also, nice Scald Burn there, right on the Garbodor. Now going to switch out since
Oh, I
Garbodor
remember
is
this battle
carrying the
now.
Seed Bomb.
The immortal Quagsire.
Right.
It was on so much longer than it should
Sludge
have.
Wave predicting what I can only believe was predicting a switch, but I'm not sure what it covered that came in on it. And the Gunk Shot, not going to kill the Quagsire. Toxic ain't
The
going to do
immortal
enough.
Quagsire, like I said.
At this point, Drain Punch, it lives on one, recovered. Quagsire is back to being alive. I don't know why the Drain Punch and not the Seed Bomb, because Drain Punch wasn't touching Gengar, so confusion, but, you know.
I was kind of surprised he didn't bring in Corviknight.
Right. And right then and there is the Psychic on the Garbodor. Garbodor goes down. Payback from not payday from Silvally and the Crush Claw, and Quagsire's is like nah.
If you got the defense drop, it would have been a much better situation.
Right. And at this point, Corviknight can just come out and be fat in front of the doggo.
Unfortunately, you always get the defense drop from Crush Claw.
A weird roost there, but I'm not gonna argue with it. It happened, you know.
The immortal, the fat Quagsire that never dies.
Oh, it's dead.
Finally. That thing lived way longer than it should have.
Oh, for sure. Now, Obstagoon's able to come out here, click Obstruct, and I believe get its Flame Orb, Guts Boost. Yep, there it is. And Primer's like, shit. Facade on the Type Null. Type Null takes big damage now, so it is now dead.
Yeah, Eviolite.
Right.
That thing is bulky, and it still lost half from that Facade.
Now, Milotic does scare out the Obstagoon, and Gudra's just like, hey, so about that damage you're doing, yeah, how about you do nothing? And
The
Milotic
toxic
makes
miss.
it. Oh, that was painful.
You hate to see it, but then it's a Milotic, so you don't hate to see it.
Exactly. Now we're gonna see the max on the Gengar. Go for the max lightning on Milotic. And the Mirror Coat from Primer, and people are like, oh my god, he ran Mirror Coat. He does it every single time, so don't be surprised by the Mirror Coat. Now the Gengar is like, screw this, that's a Flygon. I ain't dying already. And it was a good call. And a nice U-turn as well from Primer to try and get some, you know.
Curious that U-turn would have actually killed.
Probably.
Gengar's frail, but with all that HP it has.
It's a Flygon. This point,
Yeah, but like Gengar like quad resist.
Gudra goes down to the Grimmsnarl, and Gardevoir is able to come out. Now, it does max guard to not take the Moonblast, because I believe we knew it was Specs at this point.
I think we're pretty sure because of the damage it did to the Rotom earlier.
Right. And now Rotom takes big damage again. And losing that special attack means Volt Switch did less. Moonblast on the Grimmsnarl switch in. And at this point, it's pretty much GG's. Because while Flygon can...
Oh, no.
Well,
Gengar would have lived.
What? What
Gengar would have lived the U-turn. Even
Oh,
a Bandit
shit.
set.
The Facade is just going to take out these last two bonds, and that's going to do it. Lexi's going to take a 3-0 over Primer and stay in this playoff race. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, even a Bandit Outrage does Bandit U-turn does 6 to 8%.
Holy fuck. That was a weird play then.
Actually, no, 7 to 8. I mean, he probably assumed Earthquake, but still.
Yeah, I mean, Primer probably assumed Lexi was assuming Earthquake and was going to switch, so it makes sense, but still odd play. Anyway, Flapjack versus Tyler. This is another strange one, because Flapjack's in a similar situation where kind of needs to just keep winning for things to go well, but Tyler's also in that situation. So it's like, I want to collect a win off you to knock you down and move up. And they're both...
Oh, another toxic miss.
Story of the season, ain't it?
Story of the season is nothing makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is a season we talked about, we referenced as, at least it's not season 7. This is what this season is going to be.
I hate that you're right. Because I've loved watching this. I mean, from an entertainment standpoint, this season has been one of the funniest and most entertaining battles-wise. But God, the RNG has been horrible. Anyway, early kill on the Steelix by Flapjack. And if you remember Flapjack versus Fish, Fish just ran through Flapjack with that Steelix. Steelix was a wall. So getting rid of Steelix early was huge because that was a problem for Flap last time.
Colbert is a really good brink, but unfortunately, I think he meant for that to be used to kill the Morpeko, and instead it didn't. So Morpeko's now just kind of a threat in the back.
Right. Oh,
I mean,
boy.
he has stuff that should outspeed, but if it's like a scarf set.
I really don't know what Tyler was trying to pull off with the morning sun there.
If Intimidate Cycling was his plan, it didn't work.
Yeah, I have no idea. Because Mudsdale's just able to stand in Earthquake. Now, Tyler does get up rocks, which is good, and does get rid of the Scrafty, which is also helpful for more Pico reasons. But Hattering's able to come in here now and max, since Dreadnought's done maxing, and we see it's not the right max. So we're just like, alright, don't click the one that confuses things.
The Psychic. So it would put up Psychic Terrain instead, which could actually be... Or is it Fairy? I can't remember.
I think it's Fairy. I don't know.
Okay.
Point is, don't click that one.
Yeah.
Wild Charge crit doesn't do enough to the hat. And so now... Now we see Hat just
Pico.
fucking take things lives, but that nice sash from the Morpeko, and the speed, it's now able to outspeed everything, pretty much. And so Mudsdale's gonna be like, okay, I can take a Seed Bomb, thanks, I claim your life. And at this point, it's Toxic Hex versus the world.
Mudsdale has been Flapjack's MVP. He's played it really well
Yeah.
in most of his battles.
And now if it burns, oh, it does. Okay, well now it no longer kills, or comes close to killing.
Leftovers recovery, but still.
Yeah, true.
You hate to see it.
Now this is interesting. This is where shit gets interesting. Flap's like, alright, I'm gonna negate your leftovers. Alright,
Which can...
yeah. But I'm probably choice, so I'm switching out. Alright, Mudsdale, you go down. Oh, hey, look, Gengar's back.
Which all this chip is kind of mattering, but then...
Nice Hex. Burn again, but then the disable, not that it really mattered that much.
I think that was Toxic's only move, so... only attacking move, so...
I mean, yeah, but it died to the next Hex anyway.
Yeah. But still, having... choice Hex is actually really good with the Will-O-Wisp.
Oh, for sure.
Because it works off all the rest of his team's momentum also, in case his Mudsdale gets a Toxic off or something.
Right. I mean, Lucha didn't have to come out during that game either, and Lucha put on tons of pressure on Tyler's team. So I was actually kind of shocked not to see it used at all, seeing that, it dealt with Diggersby, it dealt with Steelix, it dealt with Dreadnought. Morpeko. So the fact that Halucha didn't have to come out, I mean, that's just respect to Flapjack and how well he played that matchup.
Gengar really good at the late game.
Oh, for sure. Valor, you yourself versus the Fish.
He has a Clefable, and I don't like it.
I like that. Alright, here we go.
One thing I was I noticed instantly is he didn't really have something to handle Volt Switches pretty well, so I'm like, okay.
And he's just like, yeah, no, fuck you.
I really should have brought the rock move. I don't know why I didn't bring Rock Slide this battle, because Pelipper switches into Copper Rush so easily, and I could have killed it earlier if I had it.
First Scald gets the burn, negating all leftovers from Sylveon, which is unfortunate.
It's Scald. It's like 50. It's like 50%.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't care what people say.
Hyper Voice does huge damage to that G-Max, but Sylveon's like, I'm not dying. And this is kind of when we realize, uh-oh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I was kind of I knew this thing was trying to get at least one.
Right. Sylveon's able to come back out and protect and force this thing to shrink down in size, which is good.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think I had good amount of physical bulk on that, so that way it could handle stuff better. But
Right.
yeah,
Missed Stone Edge on the
miss.
Jellicent switch in, which is unfortunate, but not like it was doing much. And here comes
Mm-hmm.
Roserade.
This Rosary threw me off so much.
This was a weird set.
So I go to my Orbeal because I know it doesn't really have much to hit me.
Except it has Weather Ball, which is now a rock type move because Sandstorm was up.
Mm-hmm.
What a
So I'm like,
prediction.
okay.
What a fucking prediction.
So I was expecting him to switch again after he saw my, because he's choiced in that they already didn't want Copperajah to do anything.
So,
So that's why he kept switching around here. I kept like, where's he's not switching.
now Orbeetle comes out and dies to the rocks, which is good because
what
nothing
he's gonna
gets
do.
toxic. And
Copperajah, I'm kind of in a bad spot, so I'm like, okay, let's G-Max now and kill some stuff.
Oh,
But he denies my kill.
Healing wishes. And Pelipper comes in, clicks Scald, no burn that time, thank God. Max Overgrowth does just exactly half to Pelipper.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure. I wanted to get the grassy terrain up because it would do a nice little passive healing to make up for my life orb a little bit.
Wait, Healing Wish came true for Roserade. Does Healing Wish just activate next Mon that comes in? That, like,
Yes.
with damage on it, not specifically the next Mon? Hold on, because Clef clicked it, Pelipper comes in, and then Roserade got it turns later. I didn't know it worked like that. I thought it was like just like Wish, where you wish and then the next turn it activates. So whatever Mon gets brought in gets the health, but I didn't know if the Mon is at full, it doesn't. Huh. I didn't know it worked like that. Interesting.
So you take the Leaf Storm, barely live.
Nice that headbutt
Like,
kill. At
one for the elephant.
this point, Elephant is like useless, so Dreadnought picks up that kill. And Jellicent comes in. And this is where we see Galvantula. But the Trick Room. So that's good. Nice hex.
I decided at this point I needed to kind of whittle this down a bit because
Right.
it will be an issue if like I wanted to break some sashes because Jolteon is my kind of my end game at this point in the battle.
Was this thing Specs
What?
or Galvantula?
If it was Specs, I feel bad for it.
Or oh no, it wasn't choice. So then why keep energy balling? I guess in case Jolteon came in, but
I don't know. I don't know when the rain ended, but yeah. So here's where I kind of made the misplay towards this end part. I kind of locked myself into this idea that if I can get Jolteon in outside the rain, if I can just get out the rain. No, my plan was to get myself at max HP. I figured I wouldn't be able to outlast the rain.
Right.
So I was like, okay. So my end game was just kind of get Jolteon in a good situation and get my Sylveon up while I can, because he doesn't want a chance switching in on something.
Right. So Pelipper does go down, thank God. At this point, Sylveon can take a lot, except the liquidation in the rain.
Yeah, I thought that was. I thought he was life. I assumed he was life orb, which is kind of my mistake. My play there was to go for the double to try to outstall the rain.
Right.
And then go. Jolteon at the end.
Right.
But I didn't, which kind of cost me there.
Yeah. I mean, you were banking on double. It's nobody's fault. I guess what you could have done was protect, go Jolteon, go back into Sylveon, protect again, and then try and hyper voice your way to the end.
I think Jolteon. I'm pretty sure Jolteon just died to Barraskewda.
Right.
And I did not have. I couldn't survive banded.
Right.
Like,
yeah, closer battle than it looked than a 3-0, but like, yeah, Barraskewda is strong in rain. Okay, so let me explain. This is a meme battle. This is not supposed to be a real battle, so the results of this do not reflect the skills of the battlers. Okay.
They were both already out of playoffs, so they decided to have some
Yes.
fun with it.
I was out, JD's out, and JD and I are like, fuck it. So, I have explosion on that. I'm like, shit, that's not good. And now Ditto comes in, but it's not transform, or it is transform, it's not imposter. So the substitute fucks me over. So now he curses me. I'm like, shit, okay. This is fine. Lick. Okay, we're fine. Octazuka misses. Shit. Ow. Curse. Moody. Please help. No. Okay. Lick. Ouch.
Lick.
Octazuka breaks the sub. Thank God. We live. And now it's like, alright. Lick. Ouch. Artillery's dead. Glalie comes back out. Glalie's ready. Goes for the hail. But the focus punch. Ouch.
That was amazing, by the way. Just the fact that focus punch landed.
Oh, yes. Protect. Curse. Oh my gosh. Shit.
And then you die to curse.
Yeah, because I kind of forgot it went through protect. Laser focus doggo. And dog go boom. So, dog go boom.
Go boom.
We had...
Crit.
nice
Crit mattered.
Yeah, I'm sure. Because, laser focused. Hypnosis miss with the metronome. So now I transform it. I go, alright, let's play the metronome game. Horn attack, immune, because prankster...
Doesn't work, because they're both... It's activated by prankster, and they're both dart types, so now they can't metronome.
So at this point, it's time to see who's switching out first, and obviously it's gotta be me, because, I only have 5 of those. So, I switch out. Fellstinger crit. That could have been terrifying. It turns out my Machamp was the same set as the Grimmsnarl. It was metronome.
Lick again. It makes its reappearance.
Psycho Shift. Now we see the scratch. God, I want to do a metronome league so bad at some point.
No.
I really want to do it at some point. Season 11, baby. When we're bored as shit. So now I'm gonna max going. JD gets the double.
This is... I understand if you want to skip this battle, just go ahead and like another 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, serious.
These are just fun things to
Metronome
do.
recover, which is unfortunate for me, because I wanted this to be dead. Liquidation and shit. Okay, well, Dragapult now. Metronome, ow, Lava Plume. That's not doing much. Double hit. King's Rock. Not that it matters since it's Prankster. And at this point, JD's like, oh, wait, no, let's stop memeing. Let's save differential. I was like, oh, okay. So beat up, crit, 1, 2. Nope, not enough. Ancient power, no boosts. So I'm just going to be like, fuck it, curse.
Another curse set.
And now ancient power kills me. But we're getting curse damage. And at this point, Ditto's just like, okay.
You actually wanted him to get the boost out, which is funny.
My accuracy lowers, which sucks.
On his last one.
I just go for the Icy Wind. And at that point, Super Fang. Everything else.
Strong Jaw Super Fang.
Brine. I was like, oh, okay. It's 4-0 win for JD being this. Anyway. Stupid battles aside. Blue Skies versus Mark. Now, this is a rivalry of boyfriend versus girlfriend. So let's see how that goes. Oh,
there's a Shuckle.
God. Thunder Slurpuff, turn 1. Hits just a raw thunder. Oh, Stealth Rock from the Shuckle, which is good. Sticky Web. Getting those hazards up. Seeing that Blue Skies isn't one to remove hazards most of the time. Knock off, get rid of Duraludon's expert belt. But it's still a lot of damage still. This Shuckle's not the kind like Golems where it lives forever. Nah. It's just dead.
He wanted Shuckle to do its thing, and it did, so we let it die.
Exactly. At this point, Conkeldur's just gonna bulk up.
It's the Chad.
Takes a Psychic nicely. Facade, Slurpuff is dead. But Gyarados can just come in and be like, hey, fuck you. So Vaporeon comes out to take that. And actually goes to the Thunderbolt, so good prediction there. Again, don't know why it's special, but okay. Toxic out from the Vaporeon. Obvious play there. Protect. Don't want
See
to
what it
take
goes
that
for.
Horn Leech. Now it takes the Horn Leech, which not quite sure why, but goes to the Roar. Gets the Gyarados, which is actually big because rock damage. Thunderbolt does big damage. Toxic on that thing now.
Two things are on timers. There's webs and rocks up.
Oh boy. And now Morpeko is going to take that Thunderbolt nicely. Morpeko is going to start doing Morpeko things. So Duraludon comes in. Steel no longer resists Dark. So that does big damage. And now it kills Duraludon.
No, Morpeko's probably the fastest thing alive.
Oh no, that's a Trevenant on the Dark type. Uh-oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the dark type. If it was the electric type, Trevenant could actually stop it, but
Oh, and now the electric one just kills every... Oh, okay, well, Gyarados dies to rocks. Okay, here comes Braviary.
zoom.
Oh, dead. So at this point, Lapras is the only one left, and it's Lapras versus the fucking world. And the Max, it's the right Max Lapras. Orwheel, though, is going to do so much. However, that thing just fucking dies, man.
I'm also getting those screens up pretty good.
Exactly. Nice little
With
berry
the berry.
health. Max Lightning.
Max,
Almost
No,
kills.
if it had Psychic, this would have actually been interesting.
And it
would have been really
lived!
interesting.
Because damage rolls. And
Mhm.
Conkeldur's dead. And uh-oh, that's a Lapras. Ain't fast. That's a Poltegeist. Well, that's a wrap.
Yeah, but no, Blue Skies did a good job at the end there with the
Yeah.
Lapras.
If Lapras came out earlier, this would have been a way different game. Lapras needed to come out sooner. Anyway, Blue Skies versus Mark. This was a weird week of battles. Nuke versus Walt.
Oh,
Speaking
just,
of weird.
just no intro.
Speaking
Okay.
of weird battles, this battle.
No one gets an intro.
This early game was the same shit. Oh, okay. Oh, now Rotom's asleep. Great. Oh, here comes Skuntank. Sub. Okay.
Sub Drapion's actually really interesting. Sub SD. Drapion actually pretty scary with SD. It's again like it's base 95.
Exactly. Haze. I don't know why the
But
haze there. I guess predicting sub, but oh well.
Or just get rid of the boosts.
I mean, yeah. I guess there's not a good revenge killer. Hitmonlee is able to scare it out. High jump kick on the Aromatisse. Wait, I thought this was the... Is this not the battle where the first few turns all felt this? I guess not. Oh, maybe that's later with Gastrodon and Rotom. That must be later. The first turn foreshadowed it. Cinderace comes in. Gets knocked off. This is it. Rotom comes out. Pyro Ball misses. So U-turn. Gastrodon. Volt Switch. Blocked. Toxic. Yawn.
Yawn.
Here we go again. Out comes Haxorus.
Into Haxorus. Which I assume
Nice call with the Volt Switch.
Into the hips that don't lie. First impression.
Wait! This was Leaf Guard or Sweet Veil.
Oh my gosh, you're right. That wasn't Queenly
Nuke.
Majesty. We never noticed that.
Nuke! Oh my god! That would have changed so much.
Yes, because having this thing at full health is really good.
Oh my god.
First impression's priority. Is first impression priority or it only works turn 1? I can't remember. One second.
I think it's priority turn 1. I think it's fake out. It's both. Oh, good lord. I believe it counts as priority.
Only works on the first turn of the battle. Nope. I don't think it's priority.
Yes, it is.
Priority. Yeah, it does have priority. Speed priority too.
Oh my god. Hold on. Okay. Know what? I don't care. The podcast is already a disaster. I'm gonna go tell Walt Insomnia this because this is interesting. So you're about to hear a bunch of noise. Apologies. Hey, friends. Valor and I are going through the battles, and Walt Insomnia, we noticed something in the Nuke versus Walt battle. Walt, you went for first impression on the Serena. Nuke forgot to bring Queenly Majesty.
Ooh.
I did not notice that at the time. I was like, damn, that's a lot of damage. Queenly Majesty would have stopped that. Anyway, just thought that was interesting. Back to Valor. Okay, cool.
You're back.
Yeah. For anybody wondering who said interesting or where the fuck you said, that was Czar. Anyway. So that's unfortunate. Knocking off the band is actually even more unfortunate because now hackers can just freely
you gotta
click
reopen your
anything.
stream.
Yo, is it dead? Great.
Rotom
goes to the volt switch.
Call.
Right. Goes to the volt switch. Oh, no, that's a Gastrodon. Don't work. So now switches into Serena and clicks Yawn. Great. Corviknight. Oh, U-turn. No slip. No slip. So now... Here comes
Serena kills almost all the way back to full by the end of this, I'm pretty sure.
What was that?
By the end of this, one of these Pokemon heals up almost all the way back to full.
Yeah,
I remember that much for this battle.
So Aromatisse is just like, fuck you. Drapion comes out. Oh, Heavy Slim, just a nuke. Jesus Christ. So Corviknight's like, I'm done playing games, but Nuke's also like, I'm done playing games. So
this is one Copperajah wins because it has Max Flare.
Right.
And
So
it just
Max
sets the stun.
Guard. Oof.
I mean, he'll
Now,
lose an air one definitely. It's just that he's gonna take a massive chunk.
right, and there's the
So he
47.
can just roost it up the next turn.
Exactly.
if he has roost.
And now they're both small boys. But turns out I believe Heat Crash actually does more than Max Flare or something. I don't know. Crits, not that mattered, but
You can't use Heat Crash on a G Max.
well, that too. But I'm more so mad on why he didn't. Pyro Ball just goodbye Hitmonlee. Oh, hi Rotom. Here we go again. Gastrodon.
Which is in the
Great.
Gastro.
Cool story, bro. God. I wonder what Walter's going to click. Is it Yawn? It is Yawn.
You know, like if he had clicked the attacking button, Serena could have potentially been dead.
Oh,
get
look
the
at
chip.
that, Nukes. You turning out. Here we go
Yeah,
again.
It gets stuck in this cycle for a while. Don't skip ahead, but like
I-
Walt has
yeah.
this cleric that
I
can
do
just
like
wish.
Nuke trying to go for the prediction with Stone Edge there. I respect that a lot. Unfortunately, Heavy Slam just would have ended up being better.
Yeah, unfortunately we've seen. Oh, you avoided getting punished
the
by that.
power
That
whip
would have been
mess.
so bad.
That was big.
That would have Gastro would be dead, and we would have been out of the cycle.
But
And this thing was down. Look how much health this thing has now.
I don't know.
Just take a minute to take in how much health this arena now has.
Guess what? It would have had all that health if it was just Queenly fucking Majesty.
DM Nuke, make sure you know like you. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter anymore.
Nice
at this
Pyro
point.
Ball miss. Nuke, if you're facing somebody with Sucker Punch Cinderace, First Impression Haxorus, and other
No, I think he
priority-
meant to. I think he just forgot to change it.
Yeah,
There's almost
that's
never a
fine.
reason to run the R2. Oh! Your
Walter
abilities had ice-
finally calls it and goes for the Ice Beam. So at this point, Nuke's like, shit. Okay.
He makes the double.
Makes the double, which is interesting because Aromatisse came in on a Copperajah, which I find fucking insane, but worked out. Thunderbolt. Aromatisse just gonna fucking eat this shit.
It's gonna wish protect.
Haxorus
Goes-
is back.
Passes it to Haxorus.
And once it's health.
He's gonna get the wish up.
Now,
This is an interesting situation. Reflect is up.
Dragapult goes for Draco, trying to kill. But
So
Aromatisse...
would have got through the reflect.
Unfortunately for
2%.
Nuke, it lived, but not that it didn't. So a wish does go, but it didn't really matter. I don't think. I don't know how important that damage was.
This thing's basically got back up to full from like.
The
30,
problem
40
is
percent.
now, Gastro's still alive because a power whip miss. And that walls Rotom. And now the yawning is also too much of an issue.
So he's forced to U-turn into probably Copper or Rotom. Goes for a cover.
Now, if we only had it play out where fucking Caparajah hit that power whip, we wouldn't have seen this shit.
Or he killed Rotom back when it was really low, because this Rotom got back up to 100%. It was down to like 30 something earlier. I'm pretty sure.
There's the Ice Beam. Now he's actually not going to go for the power whip. He is going to make the hard switch. However, that's Mold Breaker, and it does hit Rotom. And there's not much else that Nuke can do, so he sacks the Caparajah.
He needs to get Dragapult in safely because it's down a lot. Took the chip. Draco.
Gastro finally dies. And at this point, Cinderace can just click Pyro Ball. But it actually clicked Sucker Punch. Which was almost really bad, but ended up not.
Unfortunately, that's really bad also, because now this thing's faster and just gets to drop a Draco.
Yeah.
Well, but first impression does a chunk, but...
Shadow Ball, he knows that will kill. However, with Sucker Punch and Pyro Ball, it's just a wrap. If he missed that Pyro Ball there...
Well, played the game a bit too passively.
Right.
If he had taken the initiative much earlier in the battle...
Yeah.
Could have been a lot faster, but also just that power whip miss earlier. It sucked because that would have.
It hurt Nuke because he had to keep trying to play around the Gastro instead, not having it out of the way.
Because Rotom just couldn't do anything at the Gastro.
Oh, this battle hurts me. What are we ending on? Okay, I'm fine with ending on. No. Both these hurt me.
Just they're already. Just start with this one, okay? Because we understand. We need to know why Incog wants to kill Aaron also.
Okay. Vicious Rend. Incog's ready for it. Turn 1. Oh, he had the counter. Oh, Incog is ready. Boom. Big damage. Incog inserts his dick into Aaron. What?
Gordon? Cut future Gordon, please cut that out.
No. It's fine. Oh, he has the Oka Berry. He's like, fuck you, head smash. Another big dick play from Incog. Incog just ready with all the fucking berries. He don't care.
Because it takes... That's 2 of his biggest hitters down.
Uh-oh, Thunder Wave hit. Oh, Gunk Shot. Oh, Grimmsnarl. Just fucking gone, annihilate it. Incog, his dick is growing by the minute.
U-turn. He's not getting parried. He's just massive chunks.
Shadow Ball. Back. Oh, well, okay. Well, Aaron has berries too, as we find out.
And then Gengar dies there, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, there was no max there from Incog, which would have made the berry
You should have
useless.
gone for the Stun Spore there. From past experience, it works.
Heavy Slam. Crit. I don't know if it mattered. Oh, it did.
We did.
Great.
I think we did look up the crit depth security.
Oh, no!
Powerball misses. That would have got...
No!
That would have so much. Parrot again. Now he can't Quiver Dance.
That's game. All because Aaron said, fuck you and your big dick energy.
Because that thing... Okay, so killing this would have made things... I mean, it would have been still gotten to Parrot chances. But if
Mew was on 6 and Caparajah was dead.
Died to Powerball, yeah. It would have come down to how they play it out, because they both had to be really careful.
Right. I don't know why Incog didn't max the Gengar on the Mew. I don't know what he was saving it for. Oh yeah, that was his
G-Max, I forgot.
Yeah, I really don't know why he was saving it, but... I mean, didn't really need to save it. You had a Rabombi and you had a fucking Cinderace in the back. Gengar maxes.
Yeah, it would have killed the Mew. Then it would just come down to
what comes.
Yeah, actually, that would have worked because it would have just been Caparajah and freaking Rotom. If he has the fighting move, he kills the Caparajah.
Yeah. I don't know. Incog loses this one though to Aaron.
He definitely would have won if he maxed there, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, until all the max moves miss somehow because it's fucking Aaron. Anyway, speaking of painful battles, this has to go on hyper fast for the first 50 turns. And when I say
Okay,
50,
so
this is Shell Smash fucking rest. Meanwhile, Cog's trying to go for liquidations. It ain't working.
but he's getting defense drops, which is bad because they're boost on contrary, and some of those actually mattered.
Yep.
So this is him slowly but surely whittling down his freaking Araquanid. Shuggle is asserting his dominance as the best bug. There's been Cog at this point. There's been a few chances where he could have switched and get away from this. I just think he didn't want anything else to deal with it. I don't know.
It's almost as if people forget Taunt, Whirlwind, Roar, and all that other shit fucking exist.
I mean, this is Golem's ran this before, and this thing is just.
You know what? Fuck this.
Yeah, he had some crit. Unfortunately, he got like a crit leech life earlier, which actually mattered because it dragged this out even longer.
Okay, here we are. I think it's finally fucking over. Nice crit. Oh, no, it's not over yet. Is it over? Okay,
Yeah,
it's dead.
So,
Turn 55, the battle begins. Oh,
so for some reason, he goes for stealth rocks there.
oh wait, no, never mind. We're back to this shit. I forgot. Seismitoad does the same shit versus Shuckle.
I don't know why he brought this in. The rocks were not worth it. I mean, he could have just walked this out earlier because infestation doesn't last the whole time. Unfortunately, he lets this thing die without doing anything.
Okay, turn 63. The battle fucking began. Oh, shit. Okay, now this thing comes out. And Cog's like, my turn.
If he had just done this earlier, or just switched out Seismitoad earlier,
This all could have been fucking avoided.
mm-hmm.
This all could have been fucking avoided.
Or just like any time earlier, like this battle could have been. Also, did you remember to do your overlay this time, Gordon?
That is done post shit, so don't worry about it.
I'm reminding future Gordon then.
Thank you.
So now he's +4, +4. I think he let himself take a bit too much damage there, just because there's priority on that team. +4 max whirlwind from a life orb. Hustle.
+6. But also that's
+6.
+6 defense on Shuckle, so it's neutral. Shadow Sneak, not gonna be enough. However,
But now he dies to his own life orb recovery.
Disguise. And life orb. Dead. Shit, did we record that life orb as a
Yeah, I
song?
did. I made note of it.
I think I said that last week.
Oh, so despite the situation being bad, the fact that he got the rocks up, you might want to pause it because it kind of goes up fast here. The fact that he got the rocks and webs up means that now Mimikyu just sweeps.
Yeah.
Like, despite the difference in Mons, webs means it's slow, that everything is slower than it.
Mimikyu
he has priority.
loves that.
And the SD means he's strong enough to kill everything.
I wish that thing was heavy duty boots. God, some weeks it needs the heavy duty boots, others it needs the sash, and it's never the right one.
Yeah, so we just kind of, after putting through all those, in reality his battle was only like 20 turns.
It was
Or
15. It took 63 turns before shit started turning around. And it ended in 78. 15 actual turns. I hate this battle. Fuck you.
Again, like I said, this when we look back, we're gonna say at least it wasn't season 7.
Week 9 sucked. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you with week 10. Till next time, I've been Gordon Signs signing off, and he's Valor. Fuck it.